Hello folks, L.A. Little here today, TA today, and what I'm doing is I'm going to show you one more time, again with some intraday charts, where you let the market come to you. You figure out what's important, and then you wait for something to tell you that in fact what has happened is something that you can trade on. And so I'm going to use the spies here to show you that. And so let's go to that. When I look here at the spies, I'm going to pull it back. This is a weekly chart. Now I could also look at this on a daily chart. And I got a lot of lines drawn in, and these lines keep changing as things keep happening during the day. But basically, if I just pop this, and I'm not even going to use the TA Today charts. I'm just going to use, this is Interactive Brokers. And if I go to this, there's I'm going to pull it back just a little bit more. You can see there's this bullish retest regen right here. Right? The bottom of that is 679.94, and I'm on the spies. So 679.94. This pushed down, pushed into it. That was on Friday. And now, on Monday, you didn't get as low, but you got into it again. Now this is the spies now. Remember, the Qs are worse. The spies haven't been. Well, today they broke down, right? The spies broke down. So that's confirming what we already know about the NASDAQ, the Qs. And that is that there's weakness out here, and they're trying to push it lower. And so which way do you want to trade? You want to trade up or down? Well, when you look at this and you see this breakdown, and so last night, I was managing this and looking at it and saying, okay, where's the places I care about? And because I'm intraday trading this, I bring it to a weekly, and here's my low, right? And that low, and then this low here yesterday. So this is Friday's low. This is Monday's low. I'm doing this at 10:24. On 12/16/25. When I got the break here, it was very clear I wanted to trade short. And not only do I want to trade short, I want to get as good an entry as I can. So where is the best entry? Well, the best entry is a retest regen on that short, which is these bars right here. And so you get short, right? What are you trading for? You're pushing for that bottom again that just happened. And you're going to see if it can break. If it breaks, what are you going to do? You're going to ride it as much as you can. When you get a reversal, you're going to close some of that short. And then you're going to look to put it back out again as it bounces. Now, it could bounce all the way back up to here, and this is actually a tougher trade when you went short here because this is your bearish retest regen, as is this. So even in the worst situation, you had to put your stops up above that line, and so you were risking from here to here, right? And you weren't certain how much you were going to get, but you've got several things going for you. NASDAQ's already weak. Now the S&P is showing you it's weak, right? The AI trade we already know is languishing. So all these things, when you add them up together, the trade is to the short side. And so you just got to line it up, wait for it to happen. Once you get the break, right, then you look for the place to enter, right, and then you try to carry it lower and see if it can break here. If it can't, or even preemptively, you can take some profits there. If it does break, you're going to short the bounce. There's different ways to structure the trade, but in all cases, the main problem that one always deals with is, what is my trend? Right? It always comes back to it. What's my trend? I'm on a weekly, on the SPY. My trend has been sideways. What's the trend now? It broke. It's told me it wants to go lower. That's my trend. That's the way I want to trade. Take that and use that to make your trades. Don't trade on emotion, right? Don't trade on, the hope. Trade on what you see. Trade on what the market's doing. This market's weak. It's probably going to stay weak all day. Or at least it's going to stay weak for a while longer. Now there are some ABCD structures. You can draw those in pretty easy. You know, you could take here on the weekly and you could draw in an ABCD structure, you know, using that top, this low, and then you could take and extend that, just do it over here and say, well, where's it going to go to? Well, where did it go to? It went right down to that low. So what do you got now? You got another one that's set up from here to here. And you haven't quite, well, right here you got the bounce. So here's your next one, right? So this could get down to this area now. And so, you know, you just keep drawing these things in. You keep doing your ABCDs on the way down. And you keep looking at breaks and retest. And you keep shorting until this market tells you that it doesn't want to go that way anymore. And when it tells you that, then it's either time to switch and go the other way, or it's just time to get out of the way. That's hopefully something you can use. If you like what I'm doing, give me a like, give me a subscribe so you don't miss these videos as they come out. And I'll keep trying to show you how to trade these markets to make money.